Have you ever pondered over the question, what if we could communicate with extraterrestrial life forms? Imagine a world where this isn't just a thought experiment, but a reality. This is the world that the movie Arrival presents to us. A masterpiece of modern cinema, Arrival explores the intricate webs of communication and language, and how they shape our understanding of the universe and our place in it. Directed by the visionary Denis Villeneuve and released in 2016, Arrival is more than just a sci-fi flick. It's a riveting exploration of linguistics, a study of how language can bridge gaps between civilizations, even those not of this world. It's a testament to the power of communication and how it can transform the way we perceive reality. So are you ready to delve into the complex narrative of Arrival? Now embark on a journey beyond the realms of our understanding as we unravel the mystery of Arrival. Inexplicably, 12 gigantic alien spacecrafts appear across the globe, causing worldwide panic. Imagine waking up to a day where your morning coffee is interrupted not by the daily news, but by the sight of colossal structures hovering in the sky. These are not your typical flying saucers or aggressive invaders, oh no. These are 12 sleek, monolithic, pebble-shaped crafts, each one silently floating just above the ground in different parts of the world. The world reacts as one might expect, with a cocktail of awe, fear, and curiosity. The stock markets tumble, people take to the streets, and governments scramble to make sense of this unprecedented event. The world holds its breath, waiting for a sign, a message, anything that could explain the purpose of these visitors from another world. Amidst this global panic, we meet our protagonist, Dr. Louise Banks. Now, Louise isn't your typical hero. She's not a soldier nor a scientist, but a linguist. Her battlefield isn't littered with bullets and bombs, but with words and sentences. It is her expertise in languages that catches the attention of the US Army, which is desperate to decode the alien language and establish communication. As Louise steps into the colossal craft for the first time, there's a sense of trepidation. She is faced with a barrier, behind which lies the unknown. The aliens, referred to as heptapods, communicate through a complex language of circular symbols, each one a dizzying array of intricate lines and curves. Each symbol is a sentence, a thought, a message. They are not just words, but expressions of an alien mind. With each encounter, Louise delves deeper into their language, trying to unravel the secrets it holds. However, as she gets closer to understanding them, she starts experiencing strange, vivid flashbacks. These are not your ordinary daydreams, but intense, emotional flashes that seem to be tied to the heptapods and their mysterious language. With each encounter, Louise gets a step closer to understanding their language, but at the same time, she experiences vivid flashbacks. As we delve deeper into the story, we'll discover how these flashbacks tie into the grander scheme of things, and how our understanding of time itself might be challenged. The alien language, unlike anything we've ever seen, is circular in nature, defying our linear understanding of time. The symbols, or logograms as they are referred to, are intricate circles with splines, loops, and breaks. Their language is not read left to right or right to left, but rather all at once, with no clear start or end point. Now, let's delve into the process of Louise Banks, the linguist protagonist, deciphering this alien language. She begins by establishing a rapport with the extraterrestrials, or heptapods as she calls them, and teaching them basic human language concepts. She presents simple words and phrases to the heptapods, and in return, they respond with their circular logograms, a process that requires patience and precision. Over time, Louise starts to identify patterns within the logograms. She realizes that the alien language is non-linear, reflecting their perception of time. For us humans, time is linear, with a clear past, present, and future. But for the heptapods, time is simultaneous. They perceive past, present, and future all at once. This comprehension is a breakthrough moment, not just in communicating with the heptapods, but also in understanding their worldview. The language of the heptapods is more than a communication tool. It's a way of perceiving reality. As Louise immerses herself deeper into their language, she begins to experience this non-linear perception of time herself. This is a concept known as linguistic relativity, which suggests that the language we speak shapes the way we think and perceive reality. In Louise's case, this means that as she learns to think in the heptapod's language, she also begins to perceive time as they do, all at once. This leads to her experiencing intense flashbacks, or are they flash-forwards? It becomes increasingly difficult to distinguish. These are not mere memories, but rather glimpses into her own future, a future where she has a daughter that she is yet to conceive. As Louise understands more of the alien language, her flashbacks become increasingly intense, blurring the lines between reality and hallucinations. This is the point where the movie takes a turn, spiraling from a sci-fi mystery into a philosophical exploration of time, language, and perception. The world is on the brink of global war, with nations misinterpreting the aliens' message as a threat. The tension among nations is palpable, as fear and suspicion fan the flames of discord. Governments scramble, their military forces on high alert, ready to strike at the slightest provocation. The world, as we know it, teeters on the edge of chaos, all due to a profound misunderstanding. Yet, amidst the rising turmoil, Louise Banks, our protagonist, perseveres. She delves deeper into the intricacies of the alien language, her mind becoming a conduit for the extraterrestrial syntax. It is here, in this labyrinth of symbols and signs, that she uncovers a revelation that could alter the course of human history. The aliens' message, initially perceived as a threat, is in fact a gift, a tool, not a weapon of destruction, but a means of enlightenment. It's their language, a language that breaks the shackles of linear time perception. This language allows the user to experience time in a way we could never fathom. Not as a straight line from birth to death, but as a vast interconnected web of moments, all happening at once. Louise's discovery is monumental. It provides the key to understanding the aliens' purpose. They are not invaders, but teachers. They've arrived not to conquer, but to share their knowledge, their way of perceiving the universe. Their language, their gift could unite humanity, tearing down the walls of misunderstanding that have led us to the precipice of war. But time is running out. The world is on a warpath, driven by fear and misunderstanding. Louise must convince the world leaders that the aliens' message is not a threat. She must unravel the truth, show them the potential of this newfound knowledge, and persuade them that cooperation, not conflict, should be our response to the arrival. In a race against time, Louise must convince the world leaders of the true purpose of the aliens' arrival. Louise's understanding of the alien language has changed her perception of time, revealing a poignant truth about her life. As the movie unfolds, we grapple with a revelation that is both heartrending and mind-bending. Those seemingly disjointed scenes from Louise's life, which we assumed were flashbacks, are actually snippets of her future. The child we've seen, her daughter, is yet to be born. The heartache, the joy, the loss, these are all moments from a life not yet lived. The alien language, circular and without a start or endpoint, represents time as the heptapods perceive it, non-linear and all-encompassing. And as Louise learns this language, she begins to experience time in the same way. The future and the past, they all blend together in a continuous loop. This is a profound shift, not just in understanding, but in acceptance. Louise sees her future, a future where she has a daughter she adores, who she will eventually lose to a devastating illness. And yet, knowing the pain that awaits her, she embraces it. She chooses the joy of love and life, even with the knowledge of the inevitable grief attached. The ending of Arrival is a testament to this acceptance. Louise, armed with the knowledge of what's to come, chooses to walk down that path nonetheless. She chooses to have her daughter, to experience the love and joy she brings, despite the impending loss. She chooses to share this future with Ian, even though she knows it will lead to their separation. Arrival is a cinematic masterpiece that transcends the boundaries of traditional storytelling. It's not just about deciphering an alien language or averting a global crisis. It's about the human condition, our perception of time, and the choices we make. It's about embracing the beauty of life, with all its joy and heartache, because every moment is precious, whether in the past, present, or future. Arrival, thus, is not just a story about aliens, but a profound exploration of language, time, and how our perception shapes our reality.